A few days after leaked renders revealed the Galaxy S25 Ultra's design, a new leak has surfaced, showcasing the look of the base Galaxy S25 model. The leak comes from Android Headlines, which published several renders of the phone earlier today. In terms of design and dimensions, the Galaxy S25 closely resembles the Galaxy S24. The most noticeable change is the addition of a textured ring surrounding all three rear cameras, a design element first seen on the Galaxy Z Fold 6 earlier this year. While display bezels may initially appear smaller than those on the Galaxy S24, a closer look reveals that they remain largely unchanged, which isn't an issue since the S24 bezels were already quite slim. The Galaxy S25 reportedly measures 146.9 x 70.4 x 7.2 mm, making it slightly thinner than the Galaxy S24, which comes in at 147 x 70.6 x 7.6 mm. Despite the slimmer profile, the battery capacity remains the same as the Galaxy S24's 4000 mAh, an increase from the 3900 mAh of the Galaxy S23. Any improvements in battery life will likely stem from software optimization and the efficiency of the chips powering the Galaxy S25. What's your thought on this? Let me know in the comments section. There have been whispers and leaks about the Galaxy S25 lineup even before Samsung dropped the Galaxy S24 series, but up until now, none of these rumors came from reliable sources. In other words, we didn't have any solid evidence that these devices actually existed. But that's all changing today. We've got a leak that not only confirms the Galaxy S25 Ultra is real, but also spills the beans on its connectivity features and charging speed. Regular tipster Ice Universe shared news about a certification this flagship Samsung phone got from the Chinese 3C certification body. The China Quality Certification Center has given the green light to a Samsung device with the model number SMS9380. Since the Galaxy S24 Ultra is SMS9280, it's safe to say that the 9380 is probably the Galaxy S25 Ultra. Android phones are finally stepping up to match Apple, which has had emergency SOS satellite connectivity since the iPhone 14. Right now, the only other phones outside of China that support SOS satellite connectivity are the new Google Pixel 9 models. Like Apple's feature, the Pixel 9 can connect to satellites for emergency calls when there's no cell service. This feature is free for the first 2 years of owning a Pixel 9, but there's a fee after that, similar to Apple's setup. Samsung and Google are tight partners, with all of Samsung's mobile devices running some version of Android. According to the certification, the Galaxy S25 Ultra is labeled as a satellite mobile terminal, which likely means it'll have satellite connectivity like iPhones, letting you reach emergency services even in areas without cell coverage. This would make it the first Samsung smartphone to offer satellite connectivity. There's more to it. The listing shows that the Galaxy S25 Ultra will support 45W charging just like the last three models, but here's the twist. While the earlier versions use an 11V by 4.05 is set up for 45W charging, this new model is switching it up to a 15V by 3A configuration. We're not sure yet what this change will mean for everyday use, but it's still the same 45W charging, which in my opinion is not acceptable from Samsung. So what do you think about the new satellite connectivity feature in the upcoming Galaxy device? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We're now going to run through the full specs, design, and the expected pricing to help you guys decide if it is worth the wait for my regular viewers. You guys have seen this, so just skip to the next video, but if you're new here, then hit subscribe now, and we'll get right into it. So with the Galaxy S25, equipped with a 6.2-inch 120Hz dynamic AMOLED display boasting a resolution of 2340x1080, shielded by Gorilla Glass Victus 2 for durability. For selfies, there's a 12-megapixel punch-hole front camera. Turning to the back, the phone features a 50-megapixel primary camera, a 12-megapixel ultra-wide lens, and a 10-megapixel telephoto lens. It will be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 or possibly the Exynos 2500. The device offers 8 GB of RAM with storage choices of 128 GB or 256 GB, utilizing UXS 4.1 technology. The Galaxy S25 houses a 4000 mAh battery supporting 25W fast charging. Connectivity options include 5G support, Bluetooth 5.3, and Wi-Fi 7. Operating on One UI 6.1 based on Android 14, the phone is expected to be released in January 2025 with an estimated price range of $800. Now let's introduce the Galaxy S25 Plus, featuring an impressive 6.7-inch 120Hz dynamic AMOLED display with an upgraded Quad HD Plus resolution of 3088x1440. It incorporates Samsung's advanced M13 OLED panel safeguarded by Gorilla Glass Victus 2 and reinforced with aluminum 2.0 for added durability. For selfies, a 12-megapixel punch-hole camera takes the spotlight. On the back, you'll find a powerful camera setup with a 50-megapixel primary lens, a 12-megapixel ultra-wide lens, and a 10-megapixel telephoto lens. It's equipped with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 or the Exynos 2500. The phone offers a substantial 12 gigs of RAM with storage choices of 256 gigs or 512 gigs, utilizing UFS 4.1 technology. The Galaxy S25 Plus features a robust 4,900 mAh battery supporting 45W fast charging. Connectivity options include 5G support, Bluetooth 5.3, and Wi-Fi 7. Operating on One UI 6.1 based on Android 14, the expected price for this device is around $1,150. Finally, let's explore the flagship of the lineup, the Galaxy S25 Ultra, showcasing a generous 6.9-inch 120Hz dynamic AMOLED display with a crisp resolution of 3088x1440. It incorporates Samsung's advanced M13 OLED panel safeguarded by the durable Gorilla Glass Victus 2. For capturing stunning selfies, there's a 12-megapixel punch-hole camera. On the back, the phone features an outstanding camera setup, including a 200-megapixel primary lens, a 12-megapixel ultra-wide lens, a 50-megapixel 3x telephoto lens, and a 10-megapixel telephoto lens with an impressive 10x optical zoom. Contrary to earlier rumors, it is powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 across all regions, distinguishing it from the S24 and S24 Plus, which stick with the Exynos. The S25 Ultra offers a substantial 12 gigs of RAM with storage choices of 256 gigs, 512 gigs, and 1 TB, leveraging UFS 4.1 technology. Housed within is a robust 5,000 mAh battery supporting swift 45W fast charging. Connectivity features encompass 5G support, Bluetooth 5.3, and Wi-Fi 7. Operating on One UI 6.1 based on Android 14, this premium device is anticipated to launch with an approximate price tag of $1,199. Take all this info with a pinch of salt. If you find any mistakes or missing information in the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra specifications, please tell us. We're working hard to make sure everything is accurate, but sometimes errors can happen. Your feedback helps us improve. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments